Welcome to Mediaspace Members Daily. We bring you exclusive interviews from our leadership group and other professional influencers within the media, marketing, GovTech community globally. Today I have with me Carlota Larrea, Head of School of Culture and Communications Faculty of Creative Arts, Technology and Science at University of Bedfordshire. The school teaches in areas of journalism, television, radio and media in general. Hi Carlota, how are you?
Very well, thank you. And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. What are the current challenges in university education, especially in the communications, media and tech faculties?
Well, besides the challenges of COVID, which I'm sure everybody can understand in terms of planning and changing our teaching around, because we do teach disciplines where you do need to be in the classroom and you do need to be using equipment and so on. So that presents challenges. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'll talk about more the bigger picture. So one of the challenges that we face now is the speed of innovation in the industry. So universities sometimes struggle to catch up with the things that are happening out there. And also because universities can be a bit slow in introducing changes to courses and also find the requisite investment in being able to introduce all the innovation into our teaching, by which sometimes a new development needs to be taken into account. So we're always kind of trying to catch up with what's going on out there. So just to give you an example, in journalism, things have changed radically in the last couple of years. So while a while back you would have a researching and writing journalist who would just be supported by somebody with technical skills, now we do need to produce graduates who are able to function in all the different platforms. So they're able to produce sound on websites, they need to use their mobile phones. So they need to be able to produce and know that and use the technical skills that are required to produce content in different platforms. And there's a related challenge for staff who can be a little bit behind students sometimes even. You know, our students are very savvy with technology and definitely with social media. So it's very important for universities to be able to support their staff in terms of staff development. So that would be one challenge. The second challenge in the UK is that the government is actually producing a very contradictory message. On the one hand, they say that the creative industries are producing a lot of benefit to the economy, and that the UK is world leading on the one hand. On the other hand, they're also a little bit dismissive about courses in media, and they tend to say that perhaps these courses are not offering good value for money, and they produce graduates who might have challenges in finding employment in the industry and not make as much money as in other disciplines. So while they're saying that the creative industries and the media are important, at the same time they're sending out a mixed message which makes students sometimes think twice before choosing a course such as what we teach them.
What are the opportunities in this sector?
Well, I would like to mention three opportunities. One is that there is much more appetite now in universities for collaboration between different disciplines. So we do find that traditional disciplines and more technical courses are now being encouraged to collaborate. As an example, we are now developing courses that will combine creative writing and journalistic skills with digital skills of computing. So storytelling and good communication are very important, and just having the technical skills is not enough. So a combination of both is really a big advantage, and you always need to be able to explain and communicate ideas clearly to justify any technical development or any technical project. That would be one opportunity. Another opportunity is links with industry. So universities are working really hard to establish to find work placements and work opportunities for students out there in the industry, studios, television channels, and so on. And the industry is also very keen to find space for students because they do want them to have the skills that are needed in the industry. So we do find that universities and industry are much more collaborative, and that is great for students. It's an interesting dialogue. Finally, the opportunity really is to really develop critical thinking about the media, or digital literacy, as people call it. This is more important than ever, and young people need to be able to assess the content that they consume. They constantly on their laptops and on their phones, And we all really need to understand the impact of this digital revolution in terms of the news, citizen rights, employment, and so on. So really education in this area is absolutely crucial.
What advice do you have to give in this new reality, especially to teachers and students related to the media space?
I mean, my advice is very general. First of all, be flexible because things are changing very quickly all the time. Be flexible, be open to change, and be keen to learn. But I'm sure that people in other disciplines would say the same. So that would be my advice.
Thank you, Carlota, for joining us and for sharing your knowledge and expertise. Stay tuned for the next episode of Mediaspace Members Daily. In the meantime, connect with us at mediaspace.global.